So how's everybody doing today? Today is inaugural new helmet day. So as I mentioned previously in my last video, I had ordered a 6D helmet. I took it out for a little test ride this morning, and it just seems like a much higher quality helmet. Not that my AGV K6 is not. It's just, this is next level, I think. I'm not personally hearing as much whistling noise as the other one. Maybe the camera will pick it up, but I personally don't hear it. This helmet has so much padding in it that it's not as noticeable. So far I'm loving it. The only real issue I've had with it so far is that, well, two. One, they didn't send the pen lock in the box, so I do have some fogging issues on my visor, but they're mailing that out to me. That was supposed to be in the box. And it is a little bit tight. I mean, it's same size as my other one, but it fits just a little bit more snug. And when I take it off, the padding wants to pull off a little bit, but I think I just got to learn how to take it off better. But yeah, it's been working out real nice. One thing I did notice is it does have a little bit, since you have more padding in there, the helmet itself looks a little bigger. And at the end of this video, I'll put up kind of a comparison to my K6, either a picture or I'll record a little video with the example of that. So it doesn't quite fit in my top case like my other helmet did. I kind of have to lay it on its side. Didn't actually try to shove my jacket in there with it yet, but I think it'll fit just fine. It's just gonna have to sit in a different orientation. My other helmet, I could just kind of just set it right upright and put my jacket around it. Yeah, I love this thing. It's the detents on the visor, there's like, I'd have to look at the manual, but there's like 14 at least. I mean, you can pretty much every quarter inch you can detent. And then there's it's kind of just, it's not like my K6 where I have to push a button to eject the visor kind of out of the chin area. You kind of just move it up and down, then there's a little switch that locks on the side that'll lock it into that position. But yeah, it's been a nice helmet so far. Want to see how my sound is inside this helmet now, but it's been working out pretty good. I'd end up having to buy another chin mount for my camera, and then I purchased a second Freecom 4X kit, not the whole thing, but just the speaker kit and the mic, and attach that. So all I have to do is take basically my controller off the helmet and swap it to the other helmet, and then I use the same system, which is kind of nice. And I will say, since there's a lot more padding in this helmet, everything seems a lot louder than when it's inside my K6, so I can hear music a bit better. And I haven't tried any phone calls or anything yet, but yeah, I'm kind of really enjoying it. It came with a tinted visor, the clear visor. It's supposed to come with a pen lock, but they're shipping that to me separate. Comes in this little really nice bag. They give you some stickers. And yeah, it's just a really, really, really nice helmet. Like, you can tell the quality on it. So I really like the decals too. I almost went with a solid white one for visibility, but I just didn't really care how that looked so much, so I went with this one. But But yeah, so I just wanted to get out and take a ride and kind of try out the sound. I was letting my chin mount adhesive kind of stick a little bit more, and I wanted to be able to make sure that was good. Yeah, I may just turn around and go back this way. I don't know where to see it. It's like around my city now, it's like everyone decided to do all their construction at once. So there's roads closed on and off. There's closed things. I tried to get, you try to go out of Marysville on certain roads and it's like closed, and then you got to skip over to a road. It's been kind of a pain. So I haven't been doing a lot of riding out of the city lately, but I may do that soon at some point. Just gonna head back to the house, towards the house here. So yeah, other than that, I took a look at 4Wedge's latest video this morning. I left him a comment. Sometimes I think we just think alike. Like, I was out the other day looking at motorcycles myself. I've been looking at them online. Scooter kind of gave me the bug, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to end up with one anytime soon, but I certainly would like to test ride some. But yeah, I was looking at some Triumphs and Indian and Kawasaki and Honda, and didn't really set. I sat on one. I sat on the Honda, but I didn't really sit on anything else. But so far, the scooter's kind of doing its purpose, and I wouldn't plan to get rid of it anyway. I would keep it, obviously, and just have two bikes. But so yeah, I'm curious to see what 4Wedge gets, if he ever gets one. It is warm today. It's like 85, 86, I think. So pretty hot. Hope everybody's been doing well. Seems I've been getting a few more subscribers, but not too many that are willing to tell me who they are. Which I still find strange, but I'm gonna go down to the main entrance this time. Yeah, this past weekend, so I took a little trip up to Michigan and visited my son. Kind of had a little post-graduation celebration with him and his girlfriend's family, and his girlfriend's sister graduated from law school, so it was kind of a dual dual celebration. They live on a lake. It was nice. Flew the drone around a little bit, but it rained most of the time, so it's kind of mostly inside stuff. But it was fun. Got out, tried to do surfing behind a boat, and I was able to get up for about 2 seconds, and then wrecked. Tried a few more times, couldn't get up. But I definitely want to do that again. They had gotten a new board, and they did tell me it was pretty slick, so I should have probably started off with the beginner, the newbie board, and used that one instead. But the kids were making it look so easy, of course. But definitely want to get out and do that again. I haven't been doing anything like that since I was probably a teenager. Was able to get up on skis the first time I ever tried it, water skis, but I haven't done that for years. Yeah, I really like this helmet. I don't think I even have all the vents open. Should have tried that out. Should have opened all the vents and tried out the sound. Maybe I'll go down here and get out. Try that again. But even though this helmet has a lot more padding and it feels a little bit more snug on my head, which could also be just because it's new, and I remember my K6 being pretty snug right away too, but the padding tends to, get broken in a little bit. But my glasses fit on really easily. I need to look at the padding again, but it may have a better channel for your glass frame anyway. So that's been a nice addition, because it's my K6, I have to kind of squeeze my glasses in there, and then when I move my head they tend to move a little bit. So this has been a little bit more, I don't feel my glasses moving around as much, like off my nose, where I have to open my visor and kind of push them back on, which I tend to have to do that with my other helmet a bit more. I know Four Wedge mentioned to someone that they should get a tinted visor right away, and I guess if you are one of those people that doesn't have to wear glasses, probably okay. For me, I always have to wear either my regular glasses or my prescription sunglasses, and they're the kind that have the grading in it, so you can see up close and far away. So I tend to have gotten used to those, so I tend to just use a clear visor and sunglasses when it's bright out, which is what I'm doing currently. I didn't put the tinted one on. It does look pretty cool, I will be honest. I needed to try it out though, because I didn't have one for my K6 anyway, so I guess, if I try it and I like it, then maybe I'll switch. But the clear visor sunglass combo has been working for me pretty well. And then I don't feel like I have to possibly swap it out when it's not as sunny. I don't know if that's the case, if it's that dark or not. I'll have to give that a try, actually. So yeah, I think this helmet is definitely a keeper. Saw one of these before I bought my K6 and I just didn't want to spend the money on it. I should have just pulled the trigger then. But it's always nice to have a couple different helmets you could swap back and forth to, especially if you need to, well, let's clean the liner out, or, you know, you just want a little bit different feel, I guess. But, the other thing I like about this this helmet is the visor seems to wrap around. I get much more peripheral vision out of this helmet than I do my other one. I think it's just because the helmet's a little bit larger itself on the outside, so there's a little more room for that. I'm not sure that it's any wider necessarily, like proportions are the same as what I'm trying to get at. It's just a bigger helmet, so the visor is different, or if it is actually wider. But I feel like I can see much more without turning my head so much. So that's good from a kind of a safety standpoint. So yeah, if you didn't hear me mention in the last video, so this company did a study with the NFL on concussion, and they came up with this like anti-shearing technology. So there's basically two layers of protection in the helmet, and in between those two layers, there's these like rubberized looking, hourglass looking things that attach to each end, and then it allows that kind of twisting motion to happen. So when your head hits something and your helmet goes one way, your head doesn't go with it, which is kind of cool. I mean, from the videos and their description of it, it sounds like it's pretty, makes sense to me, in other words, like that would help. Definitely, if you're going to ride one of these, or a motorcycle, or any kind of thing like that, definitely protect your head. That's where most accidents happen. And get a full face helmet at least. Protect your chin and frontal face area, which is a high percentage of head injuries happen. I also need to pick my dogs up from the groomers here shortly, so I just thought I'd get a ride in before I had to do that. Also, for some reason, I don't know if it's 85 and just not as sunny, or doesn't feel like it's 85 like it did before, but I'm not sweating as much as I usually do. Anyway, this is just a quick ride. Get out. I'll attach a little bit more information about the helmet and some visuals of it here at the end of the video. For now, I think I'm gonna call it. Hope you all have a good day. Be safe. Have fun. See you later. Bye. So kind of just wanted to show you a little bit about this 6D helmet. This is the street version. It has a numerical and name. I don't remember, like the one, let's see, it might actually be on here. ATS 1R is the model. And from the video, you can see that it actually does have a pretty wide visor. So it's good peripheral vision on this thing. Attach my chin lock here. The detents, like I was talking about in the video, are quite extensive. So make sure I think I locked it. So as you can hear it, like it clicks. There's quite a few of them. So that's really nice. It's got the pin lock things in here. I need to get my pin lock in there once I receive it. Venting. So you get a vent in the chin here. One in the front in the chin. You have this one here in the forehead area. And then on the top of the head, you have this. And then it has passive venting on the back side. So kind of looks like this. Got that carbon fiber look. There's my comm system. And then it's got this nice little mesh chin mount, which is pretty tight. Kind of have to pull this back when I get my helmet on. But yeah, how high quality padding. Really nice quality here. These are super easy to get off. So if you have this up here, and then you can lock it like that. Once you have it all the way up, all it is a simple pull of this little mechanism, and this comes off. So it's pretty easy to remove. Yeah, and lots of padding in here. It looks like I pulled off my... Anyway, it came off. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty nice helmet. And then as I was saying, you can kind of tell if I put my K6 next to it how it looks a tiny bit bigger. Let's say maybe 10% larger. I don't know. The visor is definitely taller. This one you have to push in this button here to get this to come up. And I think I only have about three or four. It's a little hard to do sometimes. 3 or 4 detents, maybe. 1, yeah, maybe 4. And then closed. And then, yeah, this is just the speaker without, so I could just take this control and put it on there. Swap back and forth when I need to, which is nice. But yeah, there's just a little overview of the helmet. It's a very nice one. If you're looking for a helmet and you're a new rider and you have the money, well worth the investment. Anyway, I think I'll call it there. Take care.